I came to Guilford College and visited to see what kind of college this was that my daughter was so enthralled with. And I learned about the Quaker background and history of Guilford College. At one time, I was a peacenik, and so that appealed to me through the Quaker culture and values system. And I learned about the personal attention and ways that students thrived when they came here, developed their own inner selves and their own talents. So I think that convinced me that my daughter was appropriate for Guilford, and Guilford was appropriate for her. At the time, Guilford College had a parents' council, and my wife and I became co-leaders of the parents' council at that time. And when you become engaged in the activities at Guilford College and the decision-making around what goes on at the college, you become more involved and more committed to the institution. So that was my first experience. Later on, I became, my wife and I were part of Board of Visitors, and at one point, belonging to the Board of Visitors, I became the chairperson of that organization. I was involved in presidential search in that position, and ultimately became a trustee. So through those various roles, you become more and more committed to the purpose and mission of the college, and one in which the college must sustain itself over time. And that's the sole reason for giving to the college. I think the quality of education that you receive here at Guilford College, it's not just the quality, it's the personal development that each student has an opportunity to explore and find the best of their inner selves and their talents associated with that. I've seen it in my own children, and also my granddaughter, who is Sarah, who is also a graduate, and how they have thrived in their own lives, overcoming challenges each one has had separately in their own lives, because they have purposely learned a system here at Guilford and other experiences that help them overcome barriers, and barriers that are, in some instances, very dramatic and substantive. So I think the way in which Guilford reinforces the personal opportunities and growth within each person is really extraordinary. I'm Dan Mosca, and I believe in the educational experience here at Guilford College, and it deserves your contributions to maintain it over time in a secure and sustainable way.